Energy is everywhere. Some of us have the sensitivity to feel energy more intensely than others. So come with me on my adventures to show you how places can affect us, how history has energy, and how spirits are all around us. I will travel places where energy is very dominant to talk about what I feel, what I see, and what I hear, and give you also the opportunity to take a turn and see how you feel through the camera. Come with me on my adventures. This is Angel Diaries.
Tombstone Arizona, and move the camera around so that you guys can see.
To this back part.
We're not gonna engage with I'm in Tombstone, Arizona, and we're gonna check out the energy, check out the spirit so that you guys are able to tap into what's going on here. I'm going to be sharing my experience, and I got some friends here with me that you'll be noticing also sharing their experiences so that you're able to see what you connect to. Tombstone's known to be very historic, a lot of gunfighting here, a lot of different stuff here in the old western town of Arizona. So we're gonna be going into a few places, recording experiences and giving you guys time to feel the energy, and also my friends are gonna share their experiences as well so that you can all compare sensitivities, because not everyone has the same sensitivity as I do. So I like to bring some people in so that you guys are able to see what, see different experiences and everything. So Angel Diaries here in Tombstone, Arizona. So I am now outside of the notorious Birdcage Theater, and we're about to go in, and I'm gonna record quietly because I don't want to disturb all the people that are going to go in the group with us, but I'm just going to share my experiences of what I'm seeing, who I'm seeing, and all of that. In Tombstone, Arizona, I've been here before, so I've experienced some stuff here before. So we're going to go in again, and you guys will hear my friends also. Let's see if I see the same things or if there's new spirits, because spirits always travel around and change it up. So we're going to see what's going on there. We're in. Okay, so first I'm going to scan the room. So I'm going to move the camera around so that you guys can see what's here. And then I'll let you know when I'm picking up on it. So we'll see.
Okay, so as soon as I walked in, I felt a pressure, almost like someone was like stabbing me in the back right temple. And before I walked into this building, I felt like I could feel that someone's been shot here or stabbed here. So I could just sense a lot of violence and a lot of drinking and just, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was my friend Katie. She doesn't want to be on camera, so you guys heard her statement. And then here's my friend Lori. Do you want to be on camera? Oh. Yeah, she's on camera. Here's my second mom, Lori.
Hi everyone. You could feel the energy a block away from this place. I didn't even know we were coming up on it until Dany said, "Oh my God," and we both all just felt it. As soon as we walked in to this back part, after the lobby, which was intense enough, that as soon as I was two steps in, I got hit hard with a lot of energy in my gut and solar plexus. And right now there's a lot of energy around my head. Oh, and now something just in my left hip.
Yeah.
So there's a lot happening here. I'm really pulling a lot of feminine abuses to female here. I'm pulling a lot of despair from women in particular.
Yeah.
So we'll investigate some more and keep you posted.
Yes, and then just to add my statement, as soon as I walked in here, I've been here before, but as soon as I walk in here, I feel a lot of pressure on my head, and I feel watched right away. It's almost like the spirits know I'm coming or something like that. So over here, up there, I see a female. She's dressed in black and red, and she's just staring at us. She's kind of like, so she's just kind of staring. She seems kind of, she doesn't seem very nice. So we're not gonna engage with her. Here are some of the items. What are you guys picking up on? What are you feeling? Over there. I'll be walking around just kind of telling you guys what's going on. So like right here, that's the stage area, and I'm already feeling not so good energy back there. So I kind of want to hang out over here. And, I'll wait for everybody so we can go over there. But once we get into the next room, notice the difference of energies. Notice how it feels in the other room, because spirits hang out in certain locations. So sometimes if they're in another location, the energy can totally shift. And right now we're just gonna hang out here. And next we're gonna be going into the stage area, which I'm already picking up a little bit more of a darker energy over there. So we'll see.
Basically, like, the left side is the receiving side. So when he would get criticism, like, I feel like he wouldn't take it well and he would just get like really angry. And when I started kind of like tapping into that, my right ear started hurting, and he doesn't like to hear that. So
You got mad that
he
you.
doesn't like the criticism, or like just me reading what's going
Yeah.
on. But
I was just gonna tell you that when you were saying that, I could get his energy. Like he was very proud, and like, don't talk me down, like things like that.
yes, yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Positively, no smoking. This piano has a lot of energy. Oh yeah. So I'm tapping into the piano's energy that's right behind me, right here. It has a lot of energy, a lot of power. I just feel like it's seen a lot. It says that it's the original grand piano that sat here since 1881, and I could totally feel that. Like it has a lot of residue, it has a lot of energy here. Kind of feels good to me though. It feels like laughter. I'm kind of getting giggly from that piano, but I do feel like there's been a lot surrounding this. So we're gonna be going towards the back room now. Last things here, I was just picking up back up there in the stage. I'm seeing that lady. She's like kind of running around now. So I think she liked to have fun here. I think you might even hear her here as footsteps like going really quickly. All right, so we're going into the back room. Ooh. It's more intense over here. I get like a lot of like anxiety in this room. And I don't want to look, but there's a guy standing behind on this carriage, and he looks kind of like dead. He looks like almost like a grim reaper. And I know that was like the historic carriage here, but it has a lot of intense energy right here. Let's go towards it, because no fear, God's with us. Okay, so this thing has a lot of negativity. You know what I'm getting right now? I feel like a lot of people that were carried in that, where they didn't want to die. It's almost like they were forced to die. And I feel like a lot of the spirits that are stuck there are carrying that over. Like they didn't want to die. They didn't want to go somewhere. Maybe from gunfighting or something, but it's almost like they didn't want to die, so they were forced to, so then they got stuck. Oh yeah, all of that. So we're just checking in some answers right now, but I was just saying that I kept seeing a lot of spirits being kind of forced to their death, like shot, strangled, murdered. And it was so common back then, I feel, because that's what I'm feeling from that hearse. What did you get?
Well, I immediately, as soon as I approached the hearse, in fact, I still have it right now. There's a sense of being strangled. Like I can feel a lot of pressure on my larynx. So it's intense, and I think a lot of people met their death prematurely as a result of
Yeah.
these strong marketing tactics.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this is what we do. We like to scan the room on our own, and then we compare answers, and most of the time we get the same answers. So yeah, that was pretty intense there. Like I'm kind of feeling a little bit nauseous, just uneasy, because it's not like positive energy attached to that hearse. What are you guys getting down here? Oh look, a mannequin's wearing red, like the lady I saw wearing red earlier. Katie, can you share what happened to you when we came down here?
Yes, when I walked down the stairs, I turned the corner and I felt somebody literally grab my ass.
So this is actually down here is where they used to bring the ladies, and there is all the rooms over here. So as soon as we come down here, my friend gets her butt grabbed because this is probably where they want it. What do you guys feel in this room? So down here, I feel a lot of residual energy, like playing over and over and over. Like for some reason, I see this like person serving drinks over and over and over and then getting shot, like almost like a residual energy of what happened over and over. And I do feel weird over here. Like it feels a little bit like uneasy, like I'm being watched. And I keep seeing this guy. He looks pretty cowboy, but he almost like watches males. I think he was the protector or like the one to take care of the ladies or something, but he was pretty, I just felt watched, so I didn't feel comfortable in there. And a lot of residual energy, images playing over and over and over. I don't know if you guys connected to any of that, but I kept feeling a lot of smoke and movement and yeah. So we just exited the Birdcage Theater and we're gonna compare what we're feeling, how we're feeling. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I am feeling like I need to lay down on the ground and release all the dark energy that was in there. It was intense. Like my head is still feeling a little bit like I'm in a vice, and there was so much violence that was committed in there. Like, and there was this one, and I don't know if you got it on camera, but there's this storage area at the end of the hall that had a lot of intense. I think that's where like the worst of the worst were hanging out. Was the sense I got.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to be back in the fresh air and nature, and gonna like shake it all off and go find something else to explore.
Yes. I feel like really lightheaded right now, and I'm feeling like I had to. The last time I was here, I actually was drained of my energy. So like after I came here, because there's usually negative spirits are the ones that drain your energy, and I came in like just full force, and it was just I just needed to go and sit for a little bit and eat something and got my energy back. But actually today I feel better. I kind of kept more distances. I didn't engage as much, but I did see downstairs though the most negative. I think it might be around the same space that you're saying. I saw this guy that was almost like a protector of the ladies and of the place, and he was not very nice. I don't think he's very nice to men either. But I feel good right now. I feel good. It's just that change of a place that has a lot of this energy, like that haunting energy, spirit energy. It's almost like you enter a vortex, and then when you exit it, it's almost like, okay, it takes you a little bit to kind of come back to normal a little bit. But I feel good. What about you, Katie? This is Katie's voice.
This was a lot of heavy energy. I felt a lot in my head, in my eyes, and pressure in my ears. But now that we're outside in the fresh air, the sunshine, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting my energy back. But there was just a lot of history and a lot of energy down there. So.
Yeah. And the reason why I feel like my energy gets pulled and almost drained sometimes is because there's so many objects also that have a lot of energy, and the objects also carry energy. So when I see an object or touch an object, I can see through the object's eyes, like I did with the piano, and then the spirits that are in there. So it was a lot. There was a lot of residual energy too, like images playing over and over and over. And it's just having to. It's like watching a movie. It's like being present in that energy. So you kind of exit into this an interdimension is dimension space, and then you exit it, and that's what happened right now. So is it haunted? Absolutely. I think there's a lot of I think there's good energy there, but I think there's definitely some intense energy that's just stuck there, and they like it and all this stuff. The one guy downstairs though, because I asked the angels, I was like, why doesn't he move on? And they say that he likes to protect this place, but he also has like a lack of connection, whether like he doesn't think there's a heaven or anything like that. And so it's like to him, there's no reason to move on, and he just wants to keep doing the same role over and over. And he's probably the one that touched Katie's butt too, because he hung out there with the ladies and protected them and probably took advantage of them there. But yeah, definitely a lot of violence, a lot of like hostile energy. I didn't want to go in to try to fix anything, so that's why I just kept away, because you don't want to fix unless you're told or unless you're asked, and no one asked us. We just went in there to have fun. So what did you say?
All right, so another thing that I'm really sensitive to is sort of the really low frequency energies or kind of darkish energies that are behind mold that tends to grow in buildings that haven't been well maintained. And that was crushed. I mean, and it makes sense because this property, they said when we bought our tickets, it's the only one here in Tombstone that hasn't been restored. And so I was really getting a lot of low energy, almost overwhelming, like
Yeah.
kind of like waves of this low energy that keeps the mold sustained was
The environment,
throughout
yeah.
throughout the structure. So I'm really grateful to be relieved of that sensation as well.
Yeah, because it is oldest building here that's never been restored. So it's almost like the only original building here. And yeah, so the environment stuff can also be affecting us as our energetic fields. I'm not as sensitive to those things as my friend is here, but me was more the chaos. Like being in there made me feel like I was in an action movie, hearing different sounds, different people talking, screaming, like all these things. So yeah, we'll check in later in other spots. So now we're on our way. We are searching for food, not for energy or ghosts anymore. We're searching for food. The thing about connecting with energy is that with me, because I'm so sensitive to energy, like I can see these people, like I can see my friends with me. And some of them like yell in my ear and stuff, so I try to ignore it. So if you guys see me make some faces, that's why. But connecting with so much energy makes me so hungry. Like I get so hungry. It's like almost like you're running a marathon. Like you're just exercising your energetic field. So I get really hungry. So we're gonna go grab some food and recharge and go off to our next spots. Now I'm walking around Tombstone. It's Christmas decorated now. And we're looking for a place to get a refreshment before we go to the next place to connect. So right now we're gonna find a drink, non-alcoholic drink of course, and maybe a snack, and then we're gonna continue because that place, the Birdcage Theater, kind of takes a lot of you. I have never tried sarsaparilla, so I'm gonna try it right now. This is the best sarsaparilla in the world. Here you go.
Yummy.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
it's good. It's just too sweet and has like a peppermint taste, but I like it though. All right, so we're getting closer to this building. I think it's the courthouse. I have never been in here, but it is the courthouse, Tombstone Courthouse. We're gonna go check it out, see if there's any spirits. I'm already feeling things around my neck for some reason. Like I don't know if people were hanging there or choked there, but I'm already feeling of like a rope in my head. Check out the building.